Hi guys, I am in Cape Town. I'm going to do a 20-minute video today. I'm going to try to do 12 to 15 minutes hair and 5 minutes face. I'll edit it down. My face is quite dry now, so let's get it started. Oh yeah, the look that I'm doing is the picture with the Vaseline branding in the background. I'm wearing a green dress and my afro is out. That's the look that I'm going for today. I usually do that look when I go to events, and I'm going to a Sky Vodka event today. It's called Honest Nights, and it's a night where entrepreneurs who have successful businesses come and talk to us about their marketing and their real stories and honest stories about how they've succeeded and how they've done everything. So let's go. Cheers. So I'm going to start by moisturizing my face. I'm going to use Dermaplex. It's for anti-pigmentation, even skin tone, and diminishes dark spots. I got this from my doctor who does my facials. And my drips, I put it in my problematic spotty area. I don't have the most perfect skin, but I don't have very problematic skin either. Okay, actually I've got spots everywhere. I get monthly pimples around my period, like now. Not insecure about it because it's monthly. What can I do? And I'm using the Clinique ID. This is from an event I went to. So they basically ask you what your skin needs are. They give you this, which is for one thing, and they give you this, which is for one thing. So I chose two needs: fatigue and dehydration. I hardly sleep, so that's for fatigue. And then the hydration is for the fact that it's winter. Oh, it's autumn it's coming, winter's coming. So I thought that would be perfect. I didn't put too much because I don't want to be oily, but moisturizing is important. Then I'm gonna follow up with strobe cream from MAC. There's different colors. So this just naturally highlights the points that would naturally be highlighted if you were to take a picture of yourself in the sun. It's usually the highest points on your face, which is your cheeks, your nose, your chin, sometimes your forehead a bit. The same points that you highlight using your highlighter. Okay, after they say I'm really quick, I'm mixing two foundations. I didn't bring my beauty blender. Inglot and MAC. The MAC is NW43 and the Inglot is number 84. This is an NW, so I've chosen a warm color, and this is to cool it down, which is Inglot. I don't know if you say Inglot. It can't be Inglo. No. So what I do is that I shake this down a bit. It's very hot here in this apartment, so everything is just watery. So I use more of the MAC one. I forgot my beauty blender, so I'm gonna have to blend out with my finger at the end so that the strokes don't show. So I use this more because this is more my skin color, I feel, but it darkens everything because it's very high coverage. So it even makes the areas that would usually be lighter on your face dark. Because I don't think that we're the same skin color. I'm darker here in this area and on my forehead. Oh, that was too much. Then before it dries out, I always add the cooler tone. Makeup in gaga, foundation in gaga. Come on, girl. See, if I had my beauty blender, I would be able to blend it out nicely. Looking over, I have to put my brush skills to the test, if I even have any. Full coverage is great for the evening. Okay, so I have to blend out that finger. Sorry, there's a mirror this side, guys. Okay, so you have to make sure, I don't have my beauty blender, so just have to make sure that it doesn't touch you, the makeup doesn't have a line along your hairline, or you're gonna look like you're floating. And it's very trashy. I'm gonna struggle with my highlighter, so I'm using the Pro Concealer from LA Girl in the color, what color is this? I'm not using warm honey anymore. I'm using Cool Tan. This is going to be problematic because I don't have my beauty blender, so I actually have no damn clue how I'm going to do it. But let's try with the brush. Jeez, I never use the brush for everything. I know when I pack, I never remember everything. I think it was Uzi where I had a video using fingers only for her entire face. I don't know if I watched it or if I just saw it because it was a long time ago. So it is possible. I think the finger is like a blender, but obviously it takes longer. It's not as good because it just makes sure that the stuff is not, your face doesn't have like brush lines. Would it be definitely better with a beauty blender, but it still look pretty. I'll make sure of it. And if I have to use literally anything, and I'm not going to buy one. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna go through to my hair. Should I do my hair? No, let me just finish my face actually. Okay, so what I do next is brows. I'm using the Essence brow pencil. I should have put it in the fridge because it's probably melted here because of the heat. Let me put the mirror closer to the camera so that I don't have to look in a different direction. So I lightly first outline the bottom here. The pencil is dark because it's melted. Because it's hot as hell. So I would suggest that you put it in the fridge if it is really hot first so that you can draw better. So, there we go. I don't put a lot, I don't press the pencil. It's blunt now and it's melted, so I can't get my accurate lines on. So it's fine, I'll make it work. Brush it out with this part of the pencil. Guys, I struggled so much to do this video. The lighting, I had to figure out the lighting here in this Airbnb. And then the first time I tried, there were lines from the blinds on my face. The second time, there was a glare. My phone wasn't focused. The third time, I don't know what happened. This is the fourth time and I'm devastated. But at least it was just the first part. I did that side so nicely. Let me try. Okay. I always brush my hair up for that natural look. Okay, darker. This is the brown one. This is dark brown. Oh, don't ever use black. I use my concealer for under my brows. This is just to shape and clean out the brow. Yes, mama. Always get that wrong. Sometimes I have to redo it. As I said, I don't have my beauty blender. I don't have my angled brush either, which I hardly use even when I do have it. I'm going to use this brush that I've been using for everything to blend here. That's perfect. I don't conceal the top. I will conceal the sides though, just for a neat look. Just along the ends. Guys, my makeup literally takes me 5 minutes. Today I'm doing eyeshadow, so it'll take me a little bit longer, but not even. See the difference, guys? Literally just when I highlight the corner. The difference, it was so much not neater. I mean, unneat or whatever. So I'm gonna use my finger. Awesome, right? Not hectic. And then I'm gonna use my brow and lash gel for my brows and my lashes. So I'm using this after the pencil just to make my brows. It took me forever to figure out how to use this thing because I was using it before, but it just never dries up. So now I'm just using it after, and when it eventually decides to dry up, at least my brows are done. I don't have to go in with the pencil after. And you see here, it sort of like melted my thingy. So I'm gonna go in with the brush where the foundation is removed. It melted my pencil. Okay. I'm impressed with my brows. Okay, brows done. Next, eyeshadow. So I'm using a feathered brush. Oh, let me actually prime my lips. This is a MAC lip primer for my lipstick. I haven't decided which lipstick I'm putting on. I'm definitely gonna do a nude if I'm doing green eyes. That's done. Every time I'm done with the product, I'm putting it there. So this is the feathered brush I'll be using for my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this MAC sample. It's called the Paint Pot. It's a priming paint pot situation. I'm going to use it as my transition color. It's gold for underneath my green. So I'm just literally basing the entire eyelid with this gold. I don't know how I'm going to do the bottom of my lid because I don't have my brushes here. Because traveling and packing makeup is the literal worst. Sometimes I remember the stuff that I need, like at home even. I still have to look for the stuff. Okay, so this will prevent any creasing. I don't like using concealer. Let's just clean it. So I'm going to go in with this Player Revlon Color Stay new eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go in with the green. I hope it works out. I'm gonna do this green. Lord, please have mercy. Let me first test it. No, it's not gonna work. I don't want that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, the lighter green it is then. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna do very little. Oh no. So this brush now has both. Obviously, Sino. What were you thinking, girl? I just want to wipe off the darker one. Hope this hides it. Oh, I think it's because the thingies are so small. You have to be really careful. Oh, the gel in my eye burns. What was I thinking? Okay, no, it's fine. Sorry, guys. Let me try to be precise. This is so hectic. Hello. Oh, I love it. So there's a lot of fallout. Or just, oh my god. I need to clean this damn glue off. It's not glue, sorry. Okay, I'm going to wipe this and I'm coming back. This is the kind of color that has to go at the base as well, or you look a bit crazy. I think I put too much there, but I'll use my Guys, what am I going to use for the bottom? That is going to be so untidy. Let me try this. Oh, it works. I love a girl with a plan. I actually tried wetting my brush with a setting spray. For these shadows, it doesn't work. Don't do it. It becomes pasty and it doesn't transfer onto the brush. Okay. So I'll just blend it out here. Nice. I'm gonna need the gold again for the sides, but I'll use this gold and I'll just put that on the sides. Oh, that's nice. Guys, I'm leaving less time for the hair. How ridiculous. This is actually a hair braid. Oof, that's yummy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the green a bit more here for pigment. I'm actually really into it. I wonder what my guy's gonna say when he sees me. And I'm coming back tonight and he's landing at 10, so interesting. And I'm gonna use my concealer just to fix where it seems like there's just eyeshadow everywhere. Okay, I'm using that same big brush, my concealer. I didn't bring stuff. It works perfectly. Let me contour. I'm using the HD Pro Concealer from LA Girl in the color Beautiful Bronze to contour. So Tandy told me that your contour has to go up towards your cheekbone. This is the Switch Beauty highlighter palette. Oh, the highlighter really matches the green eye shadow, so you need to really blend in your highlighter. My beauty blender always helps me blend in my highlighter a lot more. I'll use my finger at the end if it's not really blended properly. I don't like that highlighter where it's like crazy, where like anyone can tell. People don't even know. Like my dad doesn't know makeup. You can't be able to tell that there's something going on my face. Nope. My favorite part. Where is my bronzer? This is the Physicians Beauty Formula bronzer. I wonder if it has colors. That's the color of mine. I use a lot of this. Just lather your brush in it. And this just complements warms up your face. Can you see? It complements your highlighter and your contour. It basically goes between your highlighter and your contour. Oh, I love the warmth it gives to my face. And like, it's subtle, but it does so much. It smells amazing as well. I also feel like it gives my makeup a professional finish. That's amazing. Yay! mascara. This is the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One. It's 99 Rand. You can find it at Clicks, Discam, the shops that usually stock Revlon. MAC Twig lipstick. And then I'm going to top it. Oh, it's so melted. Then I'm going to top it off with gloss. I'm not using liner. Oliver always tells me how important liner is. And I'm not. I'm not putting a lot. It's a very simple look. I don't know if I should leave it like this or add this. This is the Revlon. And it's the Revlon Plumping Lip Creams in Almond Suede. Oh, yum. Very similar to the twig. Okay, now let's do the hair. So the hair, you see here, it's dirty because of the makeup. So you usually have to wipe that off with a wet towel if this doesn't work. If the brush doesn't work. You do not want makeup when people are looking at you on your hair, guys. I'm going to wipe it with a towel at the end. So because this hairstyle is really big, let me sit back for this because maybe I can't show in the camera. So for this hairstyle, you don't want water, right? And even though water is really good for your hair because you want it really big, so you don't want it to shrink. So this is leave-in conditioner from Shea Moisture. So you just put it at the ends, guys. Listen. You can just untwist it and just go as you are, but your hair will probably be like grayish because these twists were done last night, right? So we always want lustre, we always want black, we always want dark on our hair, right? So you're definitely going to add lustre with some moisture. So this can replace the Owl in Lock method, which is liquid. Actually, in most Lock method exfoliations, they do say leave-in conditioner. For me, the liquid and lock is for water, liquid, but this is majority water anyway. The first ingredient should be water. First ingredient, I don't know if you guys will see, but the first ingredient and what it's mostly made up of is water. And this is a hydrate plus repair split end balm from the same range. The range is the Hanukkah honey and yogurt range at Shea Moisture, available at Clicks. So I'm going to put this split end serum on all my split ends. Also think this just helps your split ends just, you know, I hate when people have the afros out and the ends are like this all over the place. I like a well-rounded afro. So I'm going to put this on the ends. You know, you have to lay your mousse. So you always use the same technique. Just lay the hair shaft. Okay, then you're gonna start undoing with your hands. This is gonna be a quite fluffy look, so you can separate all the curls, the twists. So you really go in when you take out each strand with the method, with the hair method. The method where you, oh no, why is it locking? I'm going to use the cream to help unlock that. Do not want to break my hair. I wonder why it's locked there. Because I just cut my split ends. Shouldn't be doing this. Okay. Okay. This takes long, guys. Even when someone asked me on Instagram to do it, I literally said that's going to be a really long video, and I decided to add makeup. Crazy. Okay, let me stop using my split end balm because next thing my hair is going to be oily and it's hot here in Cape Town. Show you the end result. Can't show everything, but you can see almost how I'm undoing the hair. It's quite fluffy because you have to separate with your hands, like your fingers, like this. If you don't have the split end balm, use a shea butter, but use it the same way on your ends and to help you undo the hair. Okay guys, so this is the tricky part, right? So you really want your hair fluffy. So now I'm done undoing the plait and fluffing up my hair. So now you really want it fluffy for that big whole look, right? Doesn't mean that I've got a lot of hair. Sometimes I make it look like it's a lot of hair. So you need sections in your hair. You need to hold the sections, and I've already done this a bit at the bottom to see if it was working out. So you have to comb out the ends using your Afro comb, and you have to go in a bit with your Afro comb to the rest of the hair once the end is done. So this is just a method to fluff up your hair so that it's got that big look that I have on the picture. I'll put up the picture now. So this is gonna take quite a while, and your hair, the dead ends might actually be shedded off. It's not supposed to be sore because you hold your hair firm here and then you comb out the bottom. It's 100% essential that you have done the lock method before doing the twists the night before. If you haven't lock methoded your hair is not going to be moist. Please guys, don't do this on dry hair, please. You will lose your hair. You see, it's already much fluffier on this side than this side. I'm going to carry on doing this for the next 15 minutes just to fluff out my whole head all around. Okay, then I'll come back with the end result. Okay. A bit dry. Imagine now if you didn't do the lock method and you didn't add that cream. It will look crazy. So what you're gonna do next is that's why I always hated when people look like they've got dry hair. You're gonna use shea butter or any thick cream that you have. Just you need to get rid of the straggly ends look. So then you're gonna just put shea butter. Oh, it's hot here. Okay, that's a bit much. So I'm just gonna join this hair like this to spread out. You just want your hair not to, I'm gonna wipe that with a towel. You just want your hair not to look gray, okay? I hope you're doing this on a warm day, because in the winter, the shea butter will leave white residue. So you just want, so my split ends are naturally falling off. So you just want the shea butter just for the ends, so that they're just not all over the place. Let me just wipe the excess off with a towel, because I really don't want that oil on my hair, that oil look on my hair. Don't play like that. So, because this is a lot of work, okay? For a look, can you imagine? The pictures are worth it. And then you open your line. I don't want the Madiba line where it shows from the bottom. For my right hand side for my lines. Has to be quite long for that definition. Okay, so the bottom you see doesn't stay open, so it closes up naturally. So then you just open like that, and then you just comb out your hair. The ends are a bit more collected. At the end, you'll add water so that the ends are not crazy. I do not want crazy ends. I just do not want it. You also don't want it. So just avoid them by adding moisture and hydrating. So what I do is that I move my head forward to create that look in my face, that in my face, hairs in my face look. I need a mirror for this. Let's go to the bathroom. Okay guys, so I'm in the bathroom now. The lighting is absolutely horrible, but you'll see what I'm trying to do. Okay, let me take this off. So now what I'm trying to do is open the line, leave the line open, and create the hairstyle. So I'm bringing the hair towards my face, and this is where the water is going to come in. So it's plain water, nothing inside, no leave-in conditioner. Remember, you put the leave-in conditioner before you undid the hair. The hair has to be fluffy, the hair has to be moisturized, and your hair, remember, it does, the moisture evaporates out quicker when it's stretched out. Okay, I've just perfected my line because it was a bit messed up earlier because I didn't have a mirror. I've got mirrors at home, but this is not home, so you make it work, okay? Okay, so I think that's the best I can do today. It's not the okay, I think that's dope. So you don't want this, you don't want this, you don't want that, you don't want all of that, you don't want that. So you take your water bottle and at arm's length, you just spray like that. You spray like that so that your hair catches the water and it will shrink a little bit, so that just so that this stuff disappears. The hair will just come together. Don't touch it too much, but you can if you want. Like this, literally it's coming together as we speak. You see? It's coming together. See, straggly bits are going because they're just coiling in with the water. Last time, distance, hydrating, same time, shrinking your hair enough so that it doesn't look unhealthy, straggly, and weird. Okay. So you give it 5 to 10 minutes till the water fully takes in the water. Then I'll meet you guys back on camera with the final look. Okay. And that is it, guys. The 3 most important points about this hairstyle. Oh, the eyeshadow looks great in the sun. So it's number 1, great earrings. Okay, I'm joking. Number 1 is the lock method, way before you do your twists the previous day. Number 2 is when you're undoing your hair, you really need to fluff it up. When you apply the leave-in conditioner on the ends, and when you are done, you have to apply the water so that your hair is not straggly and like basically standing out weirdly. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I think I take away the most from the most important points. I just want to do an all-around look because in the view where I was sitting, the hair looks a bit weird, so I needed to come to the sun to show what it really looks like. So to sign out, see natural, and you. Love you guys. Please comment, please subscribe. Bye.